Hey guys, Matt here. This is my review of Gravity. This movie is directed by Alfonso Cuarón, who previously directed Children of Men. This movie stars Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. Sandra Bullock plays Dr. Ryan Stone, and George Clooney plays Matt Kowalski, two astronauts who are repairing the Hubble telescope. And everything's going fine until debris from a damaged Russian satellite come and destroy their shuttle and send them adrift in space. And so they must get to the nearest space station so they can return home. Simple, right? But nothing's as easy as it sounds, especially when you're in space. When the trailer for Gravity first came out, my only thoughts were, please do not be like the movie Open Water. Don't have Sandra Bullock drifting around in space for 2 hours. It's probably going to be sad and depressing and boring. And so everyone and their grandmother went to go see this movie. And so I finally got to see it. Was Gravity worth all the anticipation and speculation? My answer? Yes. Definitely yes. There's one word to describe the thing that set this movie apart from any space movie or pretty much any movie I've seen before. It wasn't actors, it wasn't plot, it wasn't even director. That word is cinematography. The cinematography in this movie was amazing, beautiful, brilliant, spectacular. And all of those adjectives I just used to describe it were all understatements. Most of the time, when a movie uses CGI and special effects, it's used in fast, quick shots. It's to help an actor in a fight sequence, or jump off of something, or do something humanly impossible. Or it's used to blow something up, or have something travel really fast on screen. And sometimes it's even used to fill up entire backgrounds. They're all used in the short term. But the beauty of Gravity is we get to see objects like the exterior of a spacecraft, or a space shuttle, or even planet Earth. And not only do we get to see them for long periods of time, but we get to see different perspective, angles, shadows, things that make these things look realistic the entire time they're on screen. Another thing I really enjoyed about this movie was the music. That was one of the only few things that we actually got to hear in this movie, because in space there's no air pressure, so sound does not travel. So the only things we get to hear is the music, someone's heartbeat, their heavy breathing inside their suit, or beeping on objects in the space station. Other than that, when things crash and get destroyed in outer space, there's no sound. And that helped make this movie incredibly realistic. But the beauty about the music is that it wasn't a harrowing tune, it wasn't a melody, it was a single note that starts off very soft and then it gets louder and louder. And it's so tense that you're going to brace yourself for impact, because it gets so loud that you think something loud's going to happen or something exciting, but it gets really loud and then it just cuts. Dead silence. Watch, it's going to get you every single time. Go see the movie and then try to tell me you didn't tense up when you heard the music. It works and it's genius. Now on to the acting, finally. So George Clooney is in this movie as a co-star, and man, he seems to do a movie every year. And when he comes out with something, I either like his character or I find myself annoyed by him. And even though he does talk a bit at the beginning of this movie, you learn to like his character and you're glad he's in the movie. And it's even funny because Ed Harris is in this movie as the ground control guy in Houston. I mean, first he does The Right Stuff, and then Apollo 13, and now Gravity, another space movie. It's great. George Clooney and Ed Harris are good actors, but the person that stole the show in this movie was Sandra Bullock. The best way I can describe Gravity is like a 2001 A Space Odyssey as far as the visuals go and how groundbreaking they are, but it's also like Castaway considering the plot. In this movie with Sandra Bullock's Castaway, we got to see her alone. We got to see her doing scenes of happiness or sadness or just being tired, and the ordeal that somebody like her character had to go through was amazing, and she pulled it off, because every step of the way, whether she was climbing to get inside a spacecraft or scared and drifting in space, it was believable the entire time. As I said, this movie was 2001 A Space Odyssey, Castaway, and even Apollo 13 all rolled into one. It's going to be nominated for, if not win, every category in regards to the visuals this year at the Academy Awards for sure. If you're a fan of Sandra Bullock, feeling like you're in outer space, or just amazing cinematography, then you'll like Gravity. If you're like me and you're one of those people that loves every time you leave a theater and all you can say is, wow, then you'll love Gravity. And because of that, I'm going to give Gravity an A. This movie is definitely worth checking out, guys. So until next time, see ya.